Hello everyone! Today we are going to discuss the Belmont Report of 1979. In 1990s, there's an increase in the number of abusive, unethical, and inhuman researches, like the Nuremberg War Tribunal in 1947, radiation researches in US, and syphilis study in Tuskegee, where 600 low-income African American males, 400 of which are affected by syphilis, were monitored for 40 years without giving proper medical treatment. Due to the publicity from the syphilis study, the National Research Act of 1974 was passed. The National Research Act created the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research, which prepared the Belmont Report of 1979. Belmont Report of 1979 is subdivided into three discussion topics, namely boundaries between practice and research, basic ethical principles, and applications. Practice refers to the interventions that are designed solely to enhance the well-being of an individual, while research is designated to test the hypothesis and contribute to the existing body of knowledge. There are three basic ethical principles discussed in the said report, namely respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. Respect for persons incorporates two ethical convictions. First, that individuals should be treated as autonomous agents, meaning they are free to decide for himself without influences of others. And second, individuals with diminished autonomy, like children, elderly, prisoners, differently abled, sick, women, are entitled to protections. Beneficence, on the other hand, is governed by two rules. First, do not harm, and second, maximize possible benefits and minimize potential harms. And last, justice talks about fair distribution of burdens and benefits of research. Consideration of three general principles in the conduct of research led to the consideration of informed consent process, risk or benefits assessment, and selection of research participants. The informed consent process must allow human participants to choose what will or will not happen to them. The consent process must include information to the participant about the research, comprehension. The participant must understand the information given. And last, voluntariness. The participant must volunteer rather than be coerced. In beneficence, assessing risks and benefits is really important. It means that the researcher needs to assemble all data that explains why the research will obtain the benefits that are sought by the research project. To summarize, Belmont Report talks about differences between research and practice. Three basic ethical principles: respect for persons, beneficence, and justice, and their corresponding applications: informed consent process, risk or benefits assessment, and selection of research participants.
Created using Powtoon.